Hey, I'm Lenny Rudberg, aka Wisdom2th.
I'm Bob White, aka Wisdom2th.
Well, it's hip hop, but not quite traditional hip hop, influenced by a lot of electronica, even the new sort of EDM music, and a lot of glitch hop elements as well.
Yeah, mostly sort of electronic music with a hip hop influence. Yeah, hip hop influence is a good way to describe it, with a sort of ambient background as well. Yes. Not your traditional hip hop, as he said.
Computers mainly. The most distinct thing for me is technology, I guess.
For me, I think it would be escapism would be the best. Like if I had to sum it up in one word, I was sort of inspired by space and sort of escaping the world, that kind of thing. And that's where I think games come into it a little bit as well. But escapism I think would be the best way to describe it.
For me, having a bit more time to think about it now, I guess. For me, it was all about trying to humanize the computer as a theme. And, like they did when computers were first made, it was quite a scary thing, and a lot of sci-fi horrors were made from it. And that was a big influence for me. I just love that whole aspect of taking something and trying to make you understand it more in a manner which is comparable to how we are as, in this world, more or less. My favourite one, which wasn't the first one we worked on together, was Get Played, which for me was an amazing beat or loop that Wisdom2th made, one of his sort of boom bap beats with a lot of that sort of EDM influence, which was amazing. And the words just came to me as I was listening to it, so I had to ask him, can I rap over that track? And he complied. And then months later, before I released it, I showed him, and his reaction was what I wanted, really. Like, he loved it. And the other one was New Formats, which is also a banger, as they say.
Working on a new album called Rebuild the Future. So yeah, it's basically a culmination of some of my early stuff. It's going to be fairly ambient, with a hip hop influence, but not in the traditional sense. More electronic than hip hop, I guess. But it still has that sort of funk basis.
Yeah, I got invited to join the community, and I was, a person who would go along to their gigs and stuff for years and enjoy the atmosphere. Got invited to join a couple years back, maybe 3, 4 now, I can't remember off the top of my head. And it's pretty awesome. It's for me, it's like a modern day music guild where, not just musicians, artists combine together and they create stuff in like a similar environment in their own way, without restriction, and just support each other more or less. That was my take on it.
I think the name itself pretty much sums it up. I mean, it's a community of artists, and it's basically getting a whole bunch of artists together to facilitate events and that kind of thing, at the same time as promoting each other and that kind of thing. I think I joined it probably about the same time, maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Community power!
Just put some explosions. We'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll cue it up in a minute. Sweet. So yeah, Wisdom2th.
I'm Wisdom2th, man.
Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.
Pew pew!